In a world of endless noise, one sound cuts through. GC Radio Hub. Your world, your sound. Imagine your favorite voices following you everywhere. From your smartphone to your car, your smart TV, even your virtual assistant. GC Radio Hub connects you to a universe of content. Check out our wonderful interviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio, live music shows and podcasts. All at your fingertips. Android TV, Apple TV, Roku, Fire Stick TV. We're there wherever you are, because the only way to stay connected is to get connected. Download the GC Radio Hub app today and let your world come alive.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's your favorite cousin Chief out here, and we tried to do this the other day and we didn't get to do it the way we wanted to. We had a lot of information. We didn't cover a lot of stuff. So my man agreed to come back. We're going to try it again and give you the full experience. So today I have with me the legend, the myth, Mr. Maestro himself. With no further ado, the one and only Stone Paxton in the building.
What up? Cousin Chief, what's happening, man?
What's good, bro? How you doing today?
Man, this technology, man. Listen, we can't live with it, but damn sure can't live without it.
Man, I will say this though, bro. I'm honored to have you here, and and glad before we went live, you let me see your new protege in the studio. man, the world, look out, man! There's a beast in the making. Look out, it's a beast in the making. Man, how you doing today, bro?
You know what? I can't complain, man. It's been overwhelming because I went live this morning on my YouTube and I talked to artists about helping them with their music and telling people about what's going on with my music and how I like seeing other artists being helped. If they're serious about their music and their music is good, I'm gonna do what I can to help them. And so I started my morning off with not as many technical difficulties as we went through, but it's been cool though, man. I can't complain. You know, I'm alive, Big Chief, so I'm happy, man.
Wow. So just to let you guys know, this man right here is a gentleman scholar. He's a producer. He's an artist. He's a songwriter. He's all the above, man. He's a Renaissance man. And I'm pleased and privileged to have a relationship with this man, to know this man and be a fan of his music. I'm going to be honest. I heard of this man on Kings in the Morning with Jay King, KDEE in Sacramento. Jay was playing his music. And I'm like, Jay, who the hell is that dude? He's like, you don't know? Like, I'm asking, hell no, I don't know. Who the hell is he? Oh, that's Stone, man. Stone who? Stone Paxton. I'm like, you said it like I need to know. He said, you need to know. You need to listen to him. And from that day forward, he went online, bro. I mean, the catalog, the music, he got to meet you as a person, wonderful human being. Dude, I don't know how you do it. You know, I tell Jay this, I'm going to tell you the same thing. It's amazing when an artist can create so much music and show the diversity. Love songs, love ballads, swinging beats, funk. I mean, just whatever. They have that talent to understand the notes on the paper and make them rearrange to create so much beautiful noise constantly. Now, I create noise. My noise ain't beautiful, but your noise is beautiful, bro. I like them 3-year-olds and toddlers in the kitchen with the pots and pans, just bang, 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 bang. It ain't beautiful. They like, put that man out of his music. Get the fire squad. Get the fire squad. So Stone, man, tell us how you got introduced to the love of music, man. Where did it come from?
Well, you know, my mom, I grew up, my mother was a musician. My brothers and sisters there's two things my family was: musicians and fighters. My brother was a world champion boxer. You can look him up. His name was Nathaniel Stewart. He's fighting out of Illinois in the 80s. He went by Nate the Great, but you can look up boxing stats and look him up. So two things in my family was prevalent was fighting and music.
Okay.
And so it's been all my life. So my mom was a musician. My brother is a musician. Growing up, my mom was an evangelist. So growing up in church playing drums, because I started on drums at 6, like she was, but at 6. Like my niece, and you know, when you're a musician, it's almost like natural selection for the universe to say, okay, So I gave you this. God gave you this. So now I'm gonna show you what the options you have to utilize this talent with. And so I was in jazz band, concert choir, advanced band, marching band, anything that had to do with music, I was in it. Vocals, vocal competitions, everything was music. My whole life has been that, music and martial arts.
Wow, two things that require discipline and give you a lot of creativity to express yourself. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm the real Eminem, music and martial arts.
What age did you discover this found talent, man? Because they say sometimes things are genetics, but genetics don't always, they can skip a generation. When did you know that the musical gene didn't skip your generation?
When I was already doing the drumming thing, right? So
Okay.
I was sitting home for Christmas, and my aunt had went to work, and there was nobody had really told me about the Jackson 5. It's weird, right? But it was in the vinyl was in the house, and my aunt went to work, and she used to say, "Don't be touching don't you?" Because my aunt raised me and said, "Boy, when I don't be mess, I'll know if you." And I was a kid, like, how she know I mess with her records? But when you scratch them, you can tell, right? So I said,
Right.
like, how can she know? When she left to work, I put on the Jackson's Christmas album, and that song "Mama Kissing Santa Claus." That was it for me. That was a song that made me go, "Oh man, my voice sounds like that." Because when I was little, my voice I could hit all that with no problem. And then I saw New Edition on a performance on TV. I think it was within that same year. And that was it for me. I was like, this is what I got to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. It felt familiar. Like that's where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? I'm like, why does it feel like this is what I'm supposed to do? As a kid, I didn't know what that meant. But I was like, why do I want to do this so bad? And then I just started. There was nobody teaching me how to make it happen. I literally made all this happen on my own. Nobody was behind me. My family didn't get behind me. They was behind me on the band and school and all that. But when it came to like me singing, if you wasn't singing church music, nobody in my family was trying to hear that shit. So I went on a mission on my own to make this happen with that passion, and it's never stopped since then. But that was the introduction to like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I have to do. It just feels like I don't know why I gotta do this. Almost like in a past life, that's what I was. That person on stage, the Jacksons on the vinyl. Even looking at the picture, I found myself seeing like I was looking at myself. It was the weirdest thing at that time. But that's the best way to describe it, because that's how I felt. Like when I held that vinyl up, as a matter of fact, I got vinyl for you too. When I held that vinyl up, I was looking at myself.
Wow. So let me ask you this. When you discovered you liked music and the drums and everything, when did you really learn how to read and write music? Because I know that you have these sounds and these ideas in your head, but until you learn the foundation of reading and write music, it's hard to get it out there. So when did you learn how to read and write music?
So the read and write music was band, because in band they teach you music theory. So I was already a part of that already, which is why when I could hear a song on the radio, nobody taught me piano. My mom played piano, but she didn't teach me. I could go to the piano, hear a song on the radio, and pick it out and play it. And nobody taught me that. My ear was just crazy. But in school, they taught you music theory. So I don't know if I was using music theory. I'm not quite sure. I just know I could hear something and go right to that piano and ding, 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 ding. Oh, and I got the song now. So the music theory, I think, did help. Maybe subconsciously it was there and I didn't realize that it was in me like that, because I wasn't saying, oh, let me use this theory, diminished and augmented chord over 7 or I wasn't doing that. I was just like, hey, that song sounds cool. Let me go to the piano. And I was just picking stuff out. So
So, Stone, what age were you when you realized you had a voice? Beyond the ear for music, you also had a voice for music to sing. Where were you along the journey at that point?
What age? I wish I had that picture to hold up and show you. I have to say it was that day I hit that Michael Jackson shit in the living room. Because I learned that song and the whole song, Mama Kissing Santa Claus. I learned that song that day. And then and nobody knew I could sing it. So I was scared to sing it for my aunt because I knew she would know that I was listening, pulling that vinyl out when she was at work.
Right.
So one day, I can't remember when it was. I don't know if it was the next Christmas, the next year. She was playing it and the record skipped. As my eyes saw Mama kissing sand, kissing sand, kissing sand. She said, boy, you been messing with my record. And I start singing the song. And she said, sing that again. She said, boy, sing that again? Who taught you that song? I said, I heard it on the radio. She said, stop lying. You've been messing with my bottle, but sing it again for me. And I'm not going to be mad. And I sung it for her. And she was like, wow, you can sing. And then she started making me sing in church, not just play the drums. She said, my son can sing, because she called me her son, because she raised me. She said, my son could sing. So I used to sing this, man, what was that song they used to have me sing? Ah, my goodness. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, she started me to singing in church, and I would lead sing this one particular song. And if I said it, you would know it. I don't know why I went blank on it, but that's when she knew that this boy can sing. And that's when I knew, like, oh man, because I was impressed, Big Chief, because I felt like I sounded like Michael. I was like, I sound like him, but it's because I was a kid. Of course, your voice gonna be high, but I was hitting the same notes though, too. Right. You know, and so that was it for me. And then I was like, and then after I saw a New Edition and them on TV, I said, this has got to be what is, maybe God wants me to do this. I never had this conversation with my family. I never had it with nobody, but I had it with myself, Big Chief. Like, this is what I wanted to do. And from that day is when I made my mind up. When I think I was 9 years old. It was 1979. I said, this is what I want to do. And that was it. I want to be an artist. I want to be in the music industry. 1979, when I said that I knew I had the talent to do it.
So when you was younger, I know the girls want to hear you sing. You singing in the bands and choir in school like that. I know the homies like, hey man, I want you to hide in the bushes. And I'm gonna serenade this chick. I need you to sing for me. Did you sing like for your homies and stuff like that? Man, come on, man, hook me up, man.
So,
I need you to hook me up.
So we had a ritual. So that was a good friend of mine. He was in school, I was known for music. I tried to play football one year, but I was like 80 pounds, man. And I ended up getting a fight. The coach, this one dude was messing with me. And the coach said, Paxton, you guys, I want you to run around the field. And when you run around the field, you can hit each other as hard as you want and use whatever you want. That was the beginning and the ending of my football career. But I had a friend who was a star football player. His name was Chris Wallace, like the rapper Biggie. And what I liked about Chris was he was real popular in school for football and sports, but he loved music. He loved New Edition. So at lunchtime, every day, like clockwork, me and him would stand and other people would watch us stand. There were double doors in the lunchroom where they had the snack machines and stuff, right? And there were double doors, and you could stand between those double doors, and it had an echo. And we would sing all the New Edition cuts every single day. That's what we did. But guys in high school really didn't. I was a nerd, man. So cats wasn't messing with me like that, man. But Chris Wallace was, and the girls liked me because we were always in the newspaper winning talent shows that we got signed by Dick Scott Entertainment. So the girls liked us, but the dudes, they wasn't really feeling us like that. Yeah, I
remember when I was in the ninth grade, and I could sing just a little bit, man. I had a soprano voice, and that was cool. But all the guys used to make fun of me, and I stopped singing, and that was a curse of stopping, man, because I can't carry a tune if you put it in the wheelbarrow today. But back in the day, I could sing a little bit, man. I used to, I used to love it, man. I was like in choir at school and junior high at Montero in California with all the girls. It's like, I think it was like 3 boys in the class, nothing but women. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I ain't got no game, but that's all right. I get to be around women and try,
Put that
hey, let's
doo-wop
practice that
on,
song. Let's practice that song. Let's practice that song. Let me get my part.
Right.
Yeah, but I started playing basketball, football, and got out of that. But I wish I would have stayed with it, man. Because like I said, I get kicked out of church trying to sing now because they like this joyful noise. That ain't joyful. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
They say he sings solo. Solo, we can't hear him.
they want me to sing solo. I can't hear me.
Oh my God.
They would like me to. So still, man. So with that in mind, you take us down the journey. The Jacksons influenced you. You did great. You sung that. Your auntie/mom raised you. Was impressed. She got you singing in choir. You doing the school stuff. And when did you get in your first band? How did that happen?
The first band was matter of fact, I'm gonna pull this off the wall real quick. I gotta show you
Okay.
because
Gotta see this.
It'll help add to the story. Hold on.
Stone getting some visual aid for us. Just hold tight. This is KGC on the water. We here live with my man Stone Paxton, and he's getting a visual aid for us. So
okay,
he's back right now.
So this was the beginning. This is a group that I started. So here's the story on this. So I was in a teen club called you see how I'm going blank with all the stuff from the past. It was called Stage One.
Okay.
And it was a gentleman by the name of Peter Work. He was touring with a group called Snap. He was their manager. And he was the vice president of Dick Scott Entertainment, who had Dougie Fresh, Brenda K. Starr, Perfect Gentleman, Marky Mark, New Kids on the Block, and the list goes on. So my voice is real high pitched back then. So I said, hey, sir, I'm a singer. Can I sing for you? He's like, yeah, man, after we get done, man. I was like, okay. So after he got done, I sung for him next to the tour bus. And he said, well, look, you got a demo, man? I said, yeah, I got one at home. I said, wait a minute, I got something right here. And then I had like my little fanny pack. You remember them fanny packs and stuff?
Yeah.
So I pulled it out, but I wasn't sure if that was the one. I said, well, I don't know if this is the one that has all the songs on it, but I think I got 2 or 3. He said, okay, I'm going to play it while I'm on the tour bus, and then I'll call you back. I'll call you when I'm in New York. Here's my number. Give me your number. So halfway, probably the next day, I think they were in between cities, he called me and said, hey, man, I listened to that demo, man. That shit's pretty good. What you cut that on? I say a 4-track. So he's like, you did that on a 4-track? He couldn't believe the quality of it. But I knew how to bounce on 4 tracks back then when I was 14 and 13. I knew how to bounce and make it sound like I'm in a 24-track studio, because back then studios were $200-something an hour, right? So right. He was impressed. He said, look, when I get back to New York, I think I might fund your demo to send you into a bigger studio so you can do this stuff over again, so I could take it to some labels. But so how many guys in the group? I never said I was with a group. But I always wanted to be in a group. So because of New Edition and the Jacksons, right?
Right.
I didn't see myself as a solo artist. So I said, there's 5 of us. He said, okay, so I'm going to need some pictures of you guys. By the time I get back to New York, get all that together. And I got scared. I was like, oh, shit. He said, yeah, I need to see what y'all look like, man. And I was like, damn. So I got off the phone with him. I called my buddies up, man. I was like, hey, man, you want to be in a group? Hey, man. And they're like, what? I said, yeah, man, I can't sing. I said, but don't matter, man. We're going to take pictures this week. I called a photographer, and my mom said, what are you doing? I said, I got this photographer. I'm going to take these. I got a group. It's hard to explain, Mom, but just trust me. I'm putting a group together. I put them together, and that group was this group. And we got a deal with Dick Scott Entertainment as our management company, right? And if you read the article, it says, with a note, it says, let me see what it says. Hold on my phone. I'm going to read it to you.
It's amazing.
Because I want you to see how driven I was back then. It says, added Trey's lead singer, Mr. Paxton, said, right now, we're not looking to make money. we know everything is going to work out. We put everything. We know everything's going to work out. We put. We look at our connections. We feel like we are blessed. Now check this out. It says, along with money for recording expenses, the overnight letter contained a note from Dick Scott Entertainment, Peter Work, simply saying, "Bring me a hit." That's what the article says. And it says it was because of my perseverance that created a situation for the group and got the group a deal. It says, these demos will be used by music executives Peter Work, the man who wants a hit, to pitch trade to record companies from his New York office. Work maintains close ties with the entertainment industry, having helped launch New Kids on the Block, and by working with acts like Dougie Fresh, Snap, James Ingram, Marky Mark, and the Funky Bunch, and many others. Trey's on their way, and that was a beginning. That's the group that I put together. That was my brainchild, my conception, and my line on the saying it was a group on the demo when it wasn't. That started it all.
Wow.
Big Chief.
Brother,
that was the beginning.
That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Man, this is amazing. It's a lot going on. There's a lot, bro. Man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break and come back with more Strong Paxton and more along this journey. Your favorite cousin Chief, KGCR 106.1. We're live on the radio Stone. Also, I didn't tell you that at first.
Okay.
So we're live on the hub, GC Radio Hub. We're also live on our virtual station. Yeah, so everybody gonna hear this commercial. We'll be right back with more Strong Paxton and KGCR 106.1. Y'all stay tuned.
I should have put you somewhere.
GC Radio is giving away to some of its lucky listeners Beats by Dre earbuds. That's right, Beats by Dre earbuds. It's no cost to its listeners to register. Just go to gcradiohub.com and enter the free raffle. So don't hesitate. Go to gcradiohub.com, click on the earbuds, register, and cross your fingers, because you could be one of the lucky listeners. These earbuds are priced at $169, and you can win a pair for free. That's right, free of charge to you. Just enter the raffle at gcradiohub.com and stay tuned to our live broadcast, The Cuzzin Chief Show, Afro Beats with King Glow, Uncut After Dark with Freaky and Friends, the Mississippi King on the Southern Soul Superstar Station. Stay tuned to any of those live shows and listen out for your name being called. At GC Radio, you have to get connected to stay connected. At gcradiohub.com.
Man, we had to pay a quick commercial break, pay a bill around here, highlighting the concert. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. That's one of my journeys, man. Everybody say what they've done, and what I have done is kind of like you, man. I created an all-star team. I can't do half this stuff or look as good as we look without the team. It's only a small group of us. We look like we're about 50 people deep, man, but it's really like 7. And no matter how small the tasks they are, I maximize all those talents to make us look and appear the way we are and perform the way we do. And I appreciate every member of the team, every single member, because without their contributions, it may look small to somebody else. It was monumental and big for us to build on. From the people do our graphics, we have outstanding graphic makers. The backdrop is actually a flyer. The sound bites, and believe it or not, every member of our team, except for one, does drop. So we all do voiceovers. We have classes for this. We train each other, and we're strong as a unit. We're one person weakness. We train the other for our strengths to be stronger. Yeah. So like I said, it's a nucleus, it's a team over here, and I cannot say that no one is insignificant. Everybody's important, and I appreciate the efforts from everybody.
Well, I appreciate all you guys too, man. It's beautiful.
I mean, look at you. I needed a flyer for you, man, and I put it out there, and I end up getting like 7. You're like, what the hell?
They're amazing. I'm definitely gonna use them. probably for my album cover. The single cover. They're amazing. The work you sent me, I was like, yo, that's I couldn't even choose because all of it was good. I was like, damn.
And I told them, I said, I want a certain thing. And they like, okay, they took my picture. They all did a little difference, but kept pretty much the same focus. And that's one of the things we take pride in, Stone. You know, even though everybody is a guest on this show and they say that you need to build the brand, but we do more than that. We treat every artist special. Everybody get a custom flyer because we want it to be something that they can use and market with along their journey career. And they want to be something special. So starting with
good.
Starting with you, we'll be also sending out a certificate and appreciate you for being on the show, the radio station, the people
I would
with
come on
GC
this
Radio.
show a million times if I had to.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. You know, we've been blessed, man. We won a couple award shows, radio station of the year. We beaten out internet radio stations and just getting radio station awards. Last 2 years, we were 2.5 years old. We were getting internet radio station. We was proud of that. Now we've beaten AM FM stations, just radio stations with the numbers we're putting up and engagement that we're having in promoters. We got a guy named Kim Wilson tapping in from Oakland, California. He owns Everybody's Cool podcast.
Cool.
He's saying he's liking the show and he's appreciate. Thank you, Kim Wilson.
What's up, brother Ken?
So, you know, it's just our reach, you know, Stone, and it's the appreciation that we have a good ear to find people like you to make great music that we put out to the public and expose them to, and that they keep tapping in. And that's the reason why we're doing what we're doing, because artists like you make music we can play that the listeners love to hear, bro. So we couldn't do what we do without people like you, bro. Just being sincere, honestly.
Yeah.
Because if I was singing, maybe maybe my dad and my kids don't really even listen. Maybe my dad and maybe one of my friends need to borrow some money, might tap in. It'll definitely go down. It ain't no harm in that, man. I'm just telling the truth. They say the truth will set you free, so no harm in that.
No, man, no. You know, but you still have the love for it. That's all that matters. You feel me?
Love for it. You know, Stump. When I was young, my father had Omega Records in Jackson, Mississippi.
Wow.
And Vern Kennedy performed in there.
Omega Records back in the '80s, from the '80s.
Yeah, my dad and Vernon Steve Weekly ran Omega Records. They did a joint venture with Malico Records with the Mississippi Rock Miles Priors.
I was about to say Malico.
Right, with Dave Clark back in the day, and you know, another guy. They also started the first Mississippi Delta Blues Fest in Greenville, Mississippi. I got the original painting for the first flyer, the original painting in my dad's house. So when you see the Delta Blues lady in the blue dress, all that was a painting that they made the flyer from. The original painting my father still owns, you know. And I grew up in the industry, dude. I grew up in the street, and one of the things I brought that up for, because I was in the studio when Vern Kennedy did "Ring My Bell," hitting the cowbell. I was in the studio with my boy Alexander O'Neill when he was with Confunction. When he was with not Confunction, he was with Wind Chime. He was a group named Wind Chime, and then he left them because he was supposed to be with. He's supposed to be in the time with Morris Day. Yeah. He was supposed to be in the time with Morris Day, but his interview didn't go great with Prince, so. He like, no, we don't need him, and then he went solo. So I mean, I grew up with a lot of these cats, man, and I had access to the studio, and I used to ghost rap for other rappers because I didn't like my voice on the mic. That's why I was shocked to be a radio personality, because I never liked the way I sounded when I heard myself. But other people like, oh, you cool, like, I don't.
Let me ask you a question. You grew up in what part of Mississippi?
Jackson, Mississippi, and then moved to Oakland, California in the 7th grade.
Oh, so you moved like in the 80s?
Yeah, mid 80s, like 83, 82.
83. Okay, you probably didn't know a guy named Lee Raymond. He used to have all these cool cars.
I know of him because I used to go back and forth because
he used to do all these big cars. He used to have everybody knew him. That's my cousin.
Wow. Yeah. Well, look, I'm sure I know of him. When my mom was alive, she used to work for Lee Keen and Al Heyman. So Lee King was Al Heyman promoter, did all the shows in Mississippi. My dad worked with Put It Up International Records.
Your mom and dad were deeply involved in the entertainment industry.
And look, Pops used to be over the YBPC Young Black Programmers Coalition. He worked with Jack the Rapper. He worked with Gamblin' Huff, with Kenny Gamble and Ellie Reed back
Wow.
in, with Lou Rawls, Aretha Franklin, OJ's at the top of their careers. Dad did a lot of stuff, man. He was one of the first black postmasters in Mississippi. He did the marketing for Spiegel magazine. Pops did a lot, bro.
Your
So it
pops
was
is
inbred in
history,
me in
man.
marketing.
Your pops is history. He's a walking history book.
And that guy's done so much, bro. So
Yeah, I
much, you
gotta
know, and
meet
I'm
your
blessed to
dad
have
when I
him.
come out there.
Oh, certainly, bro. Pop's 81 and still kicking, man. You know, I remember, I'm gonna tell you this story and we'll go back to you. My father told me when he turned 81 that he'll be too old to drive to take his driver's license. And then I said, Dad, are you sure? He said, yeah, I'm sure. And I turned 81 to take my driver's license. He turned 81. And I said, Dad, give me your keys. What the fuck are my keys for? I said, you told me to take your life. Don't touch my license. Don't touch my. I said, but you told me, he said, but the devil was lying then. The truth is, don't touch my shit.
I'm like, you ain't messing with my driving, man.
Nah,
That's all
Pop's
I
full
got.
functional, man. Pop's still functional, man. You know, he drives well. He's intelligent, articulate. He walks a little slow. He had a major back spine surgery, but, you know, he bounced back. You know, he's in great health. And I want to
Beautiful, man.
implement him to be older to be in half the shape that he's in, even with the, you know, the surgery and stuff he's went through.
Wow. Bless him, man.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back to you, boss man. Tell me this. So what was the first song that you recorded in a group or solo that hit radio? And where were you in your career when that happened?
Well, strangely speaking, the first song that hit even the stuff with the group, even though we had our deal, we got caught up in the shuffle of the New Kids on the Block. So they never put our album or singles out because the New Kids on the Block, they blew up so big that they weren't gambling with no other groups. They was focused on that. And so the first of anything that had ever hit radio was one of my solo stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know,
So
it's crazy because when you're younger, you just want to hear yourself on the radio. But then when you've been in this business for so long, you become numb to the greater things that happen. Like, for instance, these great things happen. People say, you must be excited. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Because a numbness happens over a period of time from disappointments. So hearing myself on the radio, when I first heard myself on the radio, I'm trying to remember what single that was. It was, this single that I was signed to a label named Stallion Records that's distributed by Bellmark Records. And it was a single called Standing Alone. When I heard myself, the president, his name was Richard Taylor. He was like, you excited? You know, I said, it's okay. And he was more excited for me, but because I had so many disappointments from 13 to 17, I wasn't excited anymore about anything that had to do with the music industry, except for the creation part. That's the only thing that still gets me excited. All the, you know, the promises of when you thought you was gonna get played on radio and you didn't, or you were gonna be able to be a part of a tour and it didn't happen. Those things I stopped. Or investors coming to, I think I want to invest in, I want to, you know, bankroll your career. And then you do the meeting and you do all the talking and it doesn't happen. So what happened is there's a numbness that happened with me during my period of being in this business. And only thing that ever excites me, like I said, is creating the music. And when DJs like yourself say, Stone, man, I love your work, man. I went through your songs. That's the stuff that still excites me. All the rest of it doesn't do anything for me at all.
So I want to play a little something right quick, if you don't mind. I'm trying to bring up a video that you did, man, and
Oh, the happy people.
what's going on? Yeah, and it's
happy
great.
people.
I guess it's yeah, okay, we got it up now. Let's go ahead and try this one more time. Try it again.
Those are all legends in that video.
Meditate to take my mind away. Pray for the world in hopes for a better day. Ooh, oh, we are made by design. The world is now darker than light. We have one chance to make it alright. Ooh, it's nothing like it. Simply people makes the world go round. People turn around. People worry. People take love and dominate. Simply people makes the world go round. People turn around. Worry.
Well, Stone, man, I mean, wow, bro. You guys got some funk, y'all groovy, you got the moves. I mean, I'm sitting over here like I can't play no bass and that, but I can feel it. I can't play it, but I can feel it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Man, it's a wonderful thing, man. I mean, just some of the stuff you guys put out. And then not only the music you put out, the diversity, man. I can go track for track, different videos, and just seeing, you know, who else with the choreography?
I mean, that's just all me naturally.
Get out of here,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm a stage, you know, they say in every band, what makes a great band? You know what they say about what makes a great band?
Makes a great band, bro.
Always the front man. I have always been, and I know how to entertain, get on the stage and really put on a show. So through the years, I've always done opening acts. I ain't gonna mention what bands, industry bands, but I've done opening shows where I'm supposed to be a part of the tour, but after I do 2 shows, they're doing this. Like, yeah, let old boy know that him and his band are not gonna do the rest of this tour. I've been kicked off of tours that I'm supposed to be on because they felt like we're gonna upstage them. Real talk.
Crazy.
And everybody in that video, those are legends. The guy on the guitar, that's Gene Anderson, aka Poo Poo Man from the Parliament. The guy on the bass, that's Lonnie Motley that I had on the phone with you from the Parliament Funkadelic All-Stars, P-Funk All-Stars. The guy on the keyboard is D. Levance from the Isley Brothers. The guy on the drum is Lannis Hughes from the Stone City Band, the band I used to be with. And the one on the congas, that's Nate Hughes, the Hughes brothers from the Rick James Stone City Band.
I want to do something real quick. I want to play something for the people listening. They don't know nothing about this. We're going to have to scoot.
I'm just here to dance. Get your back up off the wall. People hit the floor. It's that grown and sexy body. Who can ask for more? Oh, yeah. Get on that floor. Show me some more.
Yeah. Steve on it, boy.
Show me some more. Make you feel right. You're gonna make me dance tonight. I'm gonna make you feel the groove. Gonna make me feel the groove. I'm gonna make you feel alright. You're gonna make me dance tonight. I'm gonna make you feel the groove. Gonna make me feel the groove. Ladies and gentlemen, behind me is the legendary Rick James Stone City Band. Fellas, let me loosen my tie. Yeah, let me loosen it up. On the one time. If you really dig the feeling, then you don't wanna miss tonight. The party's over here.
Man, Stone, like I'm saying, the diversity, bro. You know, the diversity, the party track, the energy, man,
Yeah.
it transcends. And these songs that you don't just hear one time, you can hear it over and over, and that energy is just there, man. You know,
Yeah.
you can hype somebody in the car, in the gym, working out, or sitting on the couch, man, tapping their feet. I mean, the energy in the music, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the song said, that would make you feel the groove. I mean, I don't know about
Yeah.
y'all, but my feet started tapping, head shaking. I'm like, hey, you know, I forgot I was on a podcast for a second.
It does feel good, man. Even listening back to it, it reminds me of where I was when I created it. And I want to create music where I wasn't trying to make a hit, but make it feels good. As long as it feels good, I know that it's gonna feel good to the person on the other end of the speaker.
And like I said, man, you get the sound right. Now, there's something else that you did. I'm gonna play this one right here.
That's that old Southern vibe.
I see the magic in your eyes. Many times it makes me want to hold you tight. Little did you know that I'm the kind.
That's that summertime.
Extra mile. Hey. Let's light the candle for this love in us. We see that lately no one cares but us. Let's take this trip, girl, down our memory lane to when it mattered. Hey. People, love has a way of taking over your body, a spirit that can change the world.
Now, what's the motivation behind this one, bro?
Wow, man. I thought about how when we were growing up, how we watched our parents. This song is a depiction of watching our parents, how they were when we were growing up in the 70s and the 80s. That's what Black love was. This reminds you of the picnics and the family reunions and family and gatherings and love. And the birth of that song, that's how that happened. I wanted to write something that made you feel like you was back with the family in the summer barbecue in the park, in the backyard, and the family reunions.
Man, you did it with that one, bro. I mean, it takes you back. It's a whole nother meaning. Now, we talked about a few of the songs that you put out there, but I gotta play this one, man, because this song right here is like one of my favorites. I can't. Now, I'm not just saying this because you on my show. I do not have a favorite Stone Paxton song. I got a few of them, but this is one of my ties for the top 5. This is one of my ties for the top 5.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Look what you did. Build up my confidence and love. Help me believe when I gave up my dreams to see love. You are the one, my devotion is you. You turn the fire on in me. Every time I'm next to you, every time I hear your voice, you make me feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world, the only man that is in the world, the only man standing next to you.
So this sound like a Boys and Men song, bro. I mean, I'm just saying.
It does, don't it? No.
It does.
when I wrote it, I was like, dang, I could have given this to Boys to Men because it feels like a Boys to Men kind of song. You know what I mean? The structure of it.
This could have been their comeback song, man. I mean, you just got that feel, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a deep song. I can hear them singing it now. You the first person to say that, but dang. Especially this part too.
It's just the way you make me feel, you know. No one has ever taken my heart by surprise like this. The only man. You make me feel like the only man.
That's how we feel when we got the right woman in our corner, huh? Don't we?
Man, you ain't lying, bro. Like I said, that is like one of my ties for the top 5. And like I'm saying, I'm doing this. I'm doing this so the people on the radio and the people that's watching the podcast can see that when I say this man has diversity in the songs and the range of creativity, from Southern Soul to Love Ballads to the pop beat, the funk. I mean, this the same guy. This guy right here, the same dude. The magnitude of his creations and creativity. I mean, you guys might like one or two songs, but if you take the time to go through the songs maybe the other stations not playing or that you haven't really heard, I'm sure you'll become a fan of this man's craft even more, because now you took something that is a morning ritual and made it a work of art.
Yeah.
That's my song right there, man. Black
Coffee.
You wanna play tonight? Gotta get it tonight. You say you wanna feel it tonight, but it's gotta be right. You're flirting with me tonight. You sure you want it tonight? You say my coffee is right, so you want it tonight, girl. You say your curiosity, you're seeking interest in me. Sometimes that's how it can be. Oh yeah, oh. You say you want the afro, but then you'll have to let go. That's how deep it can be. Oh yeah. So tonight, I wanna get this thing right. Yeah. Girl, tonight, I wanna make you feel alright. You're so cold. I wanna warm you up tonight. It's that blend, I can make it right. Black coffee tonight, this hit don't stop. I'll keep you warm. Can I hit it tonight? Can I hit it tonight? You want me, baby, tonight? You said you want it tonight. Dim the lights, hold you tight. Play some jazz and let me do it. All right now.
So I got. Hold on, son. You gonna have to make me an intro song for my morning show, man. I love this joint, bro. This is just like, ooh. I mean,
got a vibe.
this is like the first time I heard Pete Rock and CL Smooth, man, when they mixed the jazz and hip hop, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when Mary came out with Method, man. I mean, it's
Yeah.
different, bro. This ain't what we normally hear. It's
Yeah.
different. It's special, and it's cold, bro. It's like it's vintage and raw at the same time. It's old and new. I mean, dude, it's hard to express. The other say I love it. That's why I said I don't have one. I don't have one favorite, bro. And you see the energy, bro. This is not no rag. I mean, I'm loving it.
No, you feeling it for real.
I'm loving
That
it,
black
bro.
coffee is special, man. And I like writing metaphors. If you notice, if you listen to my writing, I'm a metaphoric writer. I make you have to dig deep into what I'm like. Ooh, that's deep. Ooh, that's cold what he just said, right? But
Right.
Black Coffee is to me, that's such a deep song because we are Black Coffee. What everything trending in social media is they're tasting our black coffee as black folks. So I'm just keep it 100, right? So
Facts.
they get a taste of the black coffee every day. They take our style, our swag. That's black coffee. People say, what is black coffee? I say, our swag, everything we're about. That's black coffee.
Man, I'm gonna have to take the instrumental of the black coffee, bro, and I'm gonna have to do my morning mentions with it when I do it in the morning on the radio show,
Yeah.
bro. I got
Oh,
your
definitely.
blessings, man. I mean, I
please.
love I love it, bro.
Yeah,
I love
please.
it.
Yeah, take black coffee tonight. Yeah, take it, man. Come on.
We're gonna have to play that in the morning when I do my morning mentions, my words and occasion stocks and all that, man. I'm gonna have to play the black coffee. Matter of fact, I'm gonna name it the Black Coffee Moment, bro. And we're gonna play the beat and we're gonna give it in the morning.
Come on, man.
I'm hooked.
Come on,
I'm
man.
serious. You will hear it Monday through Friday. When I go live, you will hear it, the Black Coffee Moment.
Yeah. I want to make you
it's
feel
tradition.
right. And then,
Then we're gonna
I
and
can
then
make
we're
it
gonna
right.
and then we're gonna hit them with the stock tips. We're gonna hit them with the news of the day, the birthday shop. We're gonna bring it out with the black coffee, the Black Coffee Moment. I'm telling you, this is new. It's a new embark. It's here. Y'all heard it first. Where it came from? It came from this man, this song. When you hit the Black Coffee
Come on,
Moment,
man.
that's the inspiration. We changed it. We
You
changed
know
it
everybody
over.
gonna bite off of you, right? You know that, right?
Hey, well, people gotta follow trendsetters, brother, and I'm following you because you set the trend, baby. I just heard it first. I'll
You know
follow
what,
your
see,
trend.
when people
Yes, sir.
when people go through my music and they hear that song, I get emails from all over the world saying, I went through your music and I just love black coffee. I just love the concept and how you just metaphorically put that together. I'm like, yeah, black coffee.
Now I'm sitting up here listening to the Black Coffee joint, man, and I got to do this. Hope you don't get mad at me. But, I got to do this one. We gotta do this, bro. I can't go forward without doing this one right here.
It was like heaven in disguise. The conversation felt so right. You smile to me so beautiful. Your femininity so smooth.
That's that
I
skate.
whisper in your ear. I don't mean to rush a good thing. I only know that I like what I see. And I don't mean to rush you, my love. I feel that God has sent you here for me. Today, tonight, definitely my kind, girl. Sure, 'cause I don't wanna wait here no more. You're right. Let's take a walk to the park, you and I after dark. Hold your hands and hold you tight. We know that love is heaven sent, 'cause God has never made mistakes. Know that this is by design. I don't need to rush a good thing. Only know I like what I see. And I don't mean to
Man, it seems like I'm listening to the song and I'm loving it. But some reason I'm waiting for Snoop Dogg to come out, man.
I could have had Snoop and different people on it, but I try not to I try to let my music do its thing without using gimmicks to blow my music up.
No, I'm just saying it's like Snoop used a lot of different producers. And he likes to do like Ice Cube do, go back to the funk and go back to to soulful music, and it's a soulful hip track.
Yeah,
It's a soulful hip track. And Super even signed as Southern Soul artist right now. Tony Armani and a couple other, But I'm just saying, this track sound like something that
it's West Coast.
no disrespect, West Coast, but maybe something like Charlie Wilson produced with him or something like that. Like he went back to get some of his elders to bring it back. Not trying to play you with the age or anything, but remember when Snoop went with Charlie Wilson? They made all Death Row went back with him, and DJ Quick made all those hits. It seemed like that era, bro, but it's like up to date from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, still that vibe, but like a little bit old but new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can see this him trying to buy this track off you, bro.
Yeah, it's
So you won't need him to as a gimmick. I'm just saying the quality, the production, the sound, and master what you put out there that give you that car ride.
Now that track was produced by my buddy Andre Hendricks, who's partners with producer Kyle West. They got a company together. So Andre Hendricks produced that. I just wrote to it. Collectively, we came together. Because a lot of producers, I produce, but they'll say, can I send you a track? I say, if it's my vibe, I'll do it. If it's not, I'm not going to do it. But Dre is a part of my circle, so it worked out great.
Right.
And it sounded like something I would have done anyway. The track. Wait till you hear this
song
album.
called What We Like. And I love the song, man. I love the song. There's so many more. I'm gonna play this one for them also, man. Y'all getting exposed to a whole catalog. You're not getting sold to one or two hits. You're getting exposed to a catalog and the creativity of a hit maker. And I ain't talking about something you throw up in there, hit the street or hit the pavement. I'm talking about a hit maker that's hitting charts globally. This man, I'm trying to tell y'all, this one right here. Let me see.
Ah, man. Now, a lot of people love this song, too. A lot of people love it.
Told you, I can't pick just one, bro. It's so many. I can't pick one.
There's a vibe about this.
Ever since I've seen your light, fell in love with your melody, baby. I've been hooked since the first time. Sparkle from your pretty eyes sends me on a natural high, girl. I don't need no drinks tonight. Yeah, to them, baby, to them, baby, to them, baby, forever. I just wanna know if you. Strong woman don't need nobody else, 'cause you've been handling your life all by yourself. Said you want something more than material things, 'cause I just wanna be the bridge to love. Give you all the things more than imagine. I love you more than anyone has ever loved before. So tell me, do you really love him, baby? To him, baby, forever. I just wanna know. To him, baby. To him, baby. To him, baby. Till the end of time. We want this love to go higher. Gonna take you back. We want this love to go higher. Some of that old soul. We want this love to go higher. Make you feel good, so. We want this love to go higher. We want this love to go higher. We want this love to go higher. Yeah. thought you'd be waiting downstairs for me by baggage claim. It's so good to see you.
Oh, man.
My flight was okay.
Is it showed his
Just
struggle,
happy to see you.
the damn work ethic.
Where did you park? Oh, yeah? So you've been waiting to hug me, huh? You've been thinking about this moment, you and I being together. Makes me smile.
That feeling, man.
And I had to play the whole song, man. I had to play the whole song because
That's one of my girl's favorite songs. She loves that song.
I mean, just showing the true diversity, the range that you have, bro, and just Stone. I mean, I'm not just trying to flatter you, man. I'm just saying I appreciate the music, bro. I hear the music. I love the message, and I want our listeners to tap into it, bro. A lot of time we miss out on people or situations, and when it's too late and they're gone. Celebrate them while they're here. Get the man his flowers while they're here. The man is making great music. He's a hell of an artist, a hell of a songwriter, a hell of a composer and producer, man. Y'all need to pay attention, man. This guy, check his shows out, check the catalog out, buy his music, get the streams. I'm telling you, you're missing out. And this is a jewel. It's not a diamond in the rough. This diamond is polished and shiny. You just need to look that direction. The man is cold. It's cold.
Thank you, Big Chief. It's the truth. I done my homework. I done been in the trenches and still in the trenches.
Oh, you making it happen, brother. You are definitely making it happen, bro. You are definitely making it happen. There's another joint that you got to have loaded up. I'm gonna play it real quick, and then we'll talk about this one.
Would you mind if I hold you?
Beautiful song, man.
Would you mind if I kissed you when the moment felt so right? Yeah. Would you mind if I hold you just to comfort you? Would you mind if I tell you how I felt to let you know? Yeah, yeah. Now that we found love, now I know what to realize it's us. I know what we're gonna do. Would you mind if I took you out tonight and cruised the town? Girl, would you mind? Flowers sent to you with candy kisses. Yeah, baby, 'cause I know now that we found love, what we're gonna do. What we do with this? What will we do with this? I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah. Should I just put the ring on? Should I walk it down the aisle, girl? Is it too soon to talk about it? I'm just infatuated with the swag. Girl, you're everything I dreamed of, and you're more than I ever thought of. I'm just infatuated with the swag. I can't live without you. smile. You see, when I first met you, I was thinking maybe this wasn't even gonna go anywhere, but now I see that you're definitely the kind of woman that I want, and I definitely know that I'm the kind of man that you need.
Music move your soul, man.
Stone, man. I can't.
If I hold you in the morning light.
It's like I'm gonna play again.
Man, I mean that song puts you in a trance, bro. I mean,
It does.
real talk.
So many stations in Spain play that record. I look at my record reports. I probably got 60 stations in Spain and Brazil and in the UK playing that record. No joke. I looked at it the other day. I was like, man, people love that record, man. It's got that Spanish vibe to it too, but that 90s R&B vibe.
Man, I don't know who all did your production, bro, but y'all.
Now on that particular
right.
song, because I 99.9% produce all my music, but that one and what was the other one I told you? Can We Get It Right? Producers in My Circle. Now the legendary Kyle West produced that track right there. That produced I'll Be Sure and Tevin Campbell. He produced that track, and I wrote it. He produced it.
Wonderful song, bro. Wonderful song.
Thank you, brother.
Song. I mean, like I said, dude, you have so much in the catalog, dude. You can't be a fan of good music and say I have one favorite song. You can't. There's no way possible. It's
Wait
just
till
so
you hear
much.
this new album, Generation X. This new album is crazy.
Generation X. Now, there's a song. Hold on, let me pull this one up. Got this one song. Pull this up.
Take it back. Almost. You say you really wanna know the truth. If I never really, really loved you, said that we should have been married a time or two. But you said I could make commitments to you. Girl, hold up, don't press me on the issue. I said things in the past that disappoint you. take my time, just wanna follow through. Gotta say the right thing, execute the right moves. I can't love if I don't love me. But if you leave, then I can't breathe. Girl, you say I'd follow through. Trying to do the right thing, trying to do the right thing. Can't love if you can't love me. And if you leave, then I can't breathe. Girl, you say I'd follow through. Trying to do the right thing, trying to do the right thing. We are at sail. Caught in a storm of love, caught in the storm. Turn this back, we'll make it through, baby. Caught in the storm, oceans of pain. Hurricane wave is here. We'll make it through, my love. Just trust me, baby. Yeah. I'm in a storm, love. What does it mean? Does it mean for me if I would marry you? Said if you had a ring, no insecurities would bother you. Do you believe that this is how it really works, girl? I'm trying to do the right thing, trying to do the right thing. Made a promise to my mama I would marry the right one. She said a ring won't get a picture perfect, girl. And said listen to your spirit when it speaks from deep inside. Boy, so you can do the right thing, you can do the right thing. Listen, I can't love if I don't love me. But if you leave, then I can't breathe. Girl, you say I'd follow through. I'm trying to do the right thing, trying to do the right thing again.
So Stone, what was the
sir.
motivation behind this song, man? I mean, where did the creativity come for this one?
I wanted to write a song that talked about the depiction, an honest depiction of a relationship from a man or woman's point of view, where they were scared to commit and why they were really scared to commit, and not based on the regular stuff that we would say, oh, they just don't want to be married because they want to cheat or they want to mess around or they just don't want to commit because they want to play the field. But an honest conversation about why people don't commit. You can't love nobody else if you can't love yourself no way. So why commit? When you first got to understand yourself to give a real commitment to love somebody, you got to learn to love yourself first. Or you defeated the whole purpose. That's why a relationship will not last, because this person has never learned to love themselves. And I didn't want to point the finger at the man or woman, so I told the story from a neutral point of view. Kind of, sort of. Men and women can relate to this song. We've all been there.
Facts. I mean, when I hear the beat, man, and it comes on, I mean, it takes me kind of like a Walter Beasley, but then also with the newness, like a Kevin Ross. I mean, it's hard to pinpoint, bro, but it's like I say, it's something that's memorable. It gets you thinking. It's kind of like when you taste something that you got in the kitchen and the flavor just got your mind going like, yeah, I like that. You know, I want some more.
Yeah.
It's a assembly, man. I mean, dude, the catalog is magnificent, bro.
Thank you.
It's magnificent.
Big Chief, listen, I really appreciate you, man, because it takes a real ear to listen to real music.
Well, you know, sometimes, man, we get caught up in what we like and what's familiar to us. But it's not until we let our defenses down and we just take a second to breathe and listen. And then we like, whoa, I never knew that. Whoa, I didn't know that was on that album because I always liked this one and I didn't get that one a chance. So sometimes it's shows like this and people they introduce things to people that get them out of their way. They can appreciate something like I didn't know. You didn't give it the opportunity to know. You didn't go searching for it. So sometimes we got to put something on somebody's head because they don't know where it is and know where to go look for it. This generation is different. Our generation, when we needed something, we had to go to the library. We had to find a card catalog. We had to pick a book. That book was no good. Get another book. No, that book no good. Get this book. Because we couldn't just use the encyclopedia because everybody had one botanical in their house and they know we plagiarized. But today, you can just say, hey, find this, and it comes right up. And if it doesn't come to searching, you don't know. But, you got to take time. People give everything maybe like the elevator ride. If I don't get in the first 35, 45 seconds, it ain't happening. Sometimes you need to put a little more time into it to find the raw jewel, to find what you need to see and get. And it's not instant like coffee. You got to do a little research. Do a little research.
Because it's so funny. People will hear me, and I've been in this business now 43, 44 years, right? People will hear me and go, man, what happened, man? Man, your stuff is so good. What happened? I said, what do you mean, what happened? Well, I don't hear you on radio. I say, there's a lot of great artists you don't hear on radio. And
you know what, Stone? They hear you on radio. They don't know it's you.
Right.
I didn't know that song I just played. Jay played it, and I'm like, Jay, who the hell is that? And I kept texting. And you know how Jay is. Nigga, I'm on the radio. Nigga, I don't care who the hell sing the song. You the DJ. Stone Paxton. Okay. All right. Jay, I don't care. I want to know who that is. And he told me. He sent it to me. And he's emailed it to me. Right away. All right. No problem. I got you, Big G. But, I didn't mean to break his groove, his element, but I'm like, I want that. Where can I get it? And sometimes we don't know those things. And so I'm glad that we have an opportunity to play what we like, what we love, and what we think is great. And so far we've been on the money because, the people are constantly listening, especially the jazz and the rhythm soul station we have. They are on fire, bro. I mean, there's not a time I don't go and check the ratings and we don't have over 1,000 people on the station. There's never a time in a day. Never. Even at 1 o'clock in the morning, it's still over 1,000 people on the stations listening.
Man, listen.
Constantly.
I'll be honest with you. You know how there's waves in the music industry? We had the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? I am glad that I have been part of a couple decades of the wave, and I'm still able to do it. When I perform overseas, my shows are always sold out, Big Chief. 2 days in a row, there'd be lines around the building.
Now, Stone,
that's so beautiful, man.
I have to admit, I just told a lie. We're under 1,000 right now, but we have 586 people listening right now on our jazz station.
That's a lot of people, though.
But saying I've been checking constantly, and it's been over 1,000. We at 586 right now. I don't know globally what's going on, lunch breaks, whatever. But normally we're over 1,000. And if I do the report, and I can show the report on the screen, you seen the report. We have over 90 terabytes been streamed since the beginning of the year at that one station. Wow. So, that's crazy, it's man. People, once again, it's people like you that give us the music to play, the diversity, the creativity, and that, our listeners love. And once again, I have to give the credit where it's due. Is to people like you that put that out there for us so that we can stream to our audience and get that out there.
Thank you, brother. Listen. I'm just thankful to be able to give good music and that I'm here at this period of time to be able to give good soul, funk music, R&B. I'm just happy that I'm able to contribute. And like Jay says, quality. And it's what I tell a lot of artists. I'm willing to help you out and connect you with different DJs, but give me quality music so I can give them, because I don't want them questioning Stone. Like, Stone, what you send me, man? And that's why I respect when Jay say, don't send me no BS. Send me your best work.
So, Stone, a lot of people don't know, they getting to know you today, and they've known you from bits and pieces of you, how much of an impact you've had in this industry. the Stone City Band, Rick James, dealing with people with Parliament, like you said, influences on my boy Alan Mack with True. So many people you've worked with. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mentor, but believe it or not, there's a lot of celebrities that come right here to my studio that I mentor, you know, and you'd be shocked if I put you on the phone and they say, hey man, Stone's my mentor. It's always weird to me, but I've done myself so well that they've been impressed what I've done for me from everything I've done, from the business side to the production, to the music, to the charting, to the touring. And they ask me, can you help me? Back in the day, I was, and I'll say it like this because everything, they call it the butterfly effect, if you believe in that, right?
Okay.
So back in the day, I had this artist named Schaefer, and I had another artist named Corey Clark. And I took them and three guys and put a group together called Envy. And that was my group. And that group became a catalyst for that same artist named Schaefer, who his artist name is Neo, as you guys know him now. I had Neo and I had Corey Clark from American Idol when they were young in a group here in Las Vegas called Envy, in a group that I put together, and my buddy stole the group from me. But that group was a catalyst for the beginning of both of those guys' careers, period.
Thanks.
I've been behind a lot of acts, Latin groups from Vegas that back in the day, I took them to Thump Records and produced the album and got them a deal. And now these guys are making 10, 15,000 a show, but it started here with Stone Paxton. So I'm known for taking an artist or a group and putting them together and creating something. Or I'm known to go and take an artist and go help them get a deal or negotiate a deal or mentor that artist in the business as far as how they should really, really be operating their business and how they should be doing things to really get what they need to get, because I had to do it for myself. So I know how to go make it happen.
I appreciate it, Stone. I'm sure a lot of those other guys appreciate it too, bro, because without your impact and experience, I know for sure the careers wouldn't go down the path that they're going down. There's no way it would have happened the way it did.
Yeah, and I believe that too. I think about it. Had I not come into those young men's lives, then it was by design. God put me there to do exactly what I was supposed to do. If I hadn't, there's no guarantee we would have had a Neo or Corey Clark, a Stone City Band. Me being a former member of the Rick James Stone City Band, God put me in the band, not just to be a musician and to sing and to play, but to help them with their business. Because if it weren't for me doing that, they wouldn't be making the money they're making right now, period, right? These things I can talk about because they're true. God put me in Alan McNeil's life from Troop to teach him and show him what he needed to do as a solo artist to expand himself, as well as the things the group needed to do to continue to expand and stay in this business. And I gave him a lot of game and tons of other, I can keep going with tons of celebrities that consult with me and they call me their mentor. I don't tell them to say that. That's just what they say.
Right. Well, I can't sing, so we're not going to even get into that. And I don't have the ability to read music or write music, but I know the hell out of a hit when I hear one, and I'm going to keep playing the hits that you make. So that's going to be my inspiration. When I hear it, I'm going to keep playing them. So you keep making them, and I keep playing them.
I appreciate you, but I will, man. Because listen, when you call me and be like, Stone, man, what's this song? And I say, man, this dude don't understand. He just pumped me up again today. I'm back in the studio in here writing another record. Because that's the stuff that makes me continue to want to give great music, is when I get those response like, man, brother, listen, that's a great record. I've had people where I've sent records to friends who they don't even give me a response. They just get quiet. And I'm like, that's weird. How come they don't say they don't like it, or I like it, or it sucks, or whatever? But they don't say nothing. Just silence. So when I get a response, as an artist and composer, producer, when you work so hard for what you do, the acknowledgement is what energizes you to keep doing that great music. When people say, man, I love that work, man, like, what made you write? What mode were you in when you wrote that? That's what makes me go back to the pen and paper and say, okay, I'm appreciated. Because that's all the artists look for. They just want to be appreciated for the work. But then I said, Also, we can't look for those appreciation, because if we're doing it out of the heart of what God gave us as a vessel, then we just do what we're supposed to do. If they like it or not, doesn't matter. We're doing what God tells us to do.
Man, I'm gonna have to start my new tradition off right now. I know it's evening. It's midnight over in the UK where we have our largest listeners. But I gotta have my black coffee. So Mr. Paxton, let everybody know how to reach you, your social media, where to find you, other than GC Radio, man.
Make sure you listen. For all the radio listeners all around the world that are listening now, I promise you, go to Spotify, follow me, Stone Paxton. You won't be disappointed. You will become a fan. If you take your time and you listen to the records, if you know anything about good music, you play one song, you'll be hooked forever. I will never disappoint. Follow me on Spotify at Stone Paxton, Instagram at Stone Paxton. Facebook is a few different ones, but the page will have the new single at the top at Stone Paxton. Download the single, Caught in the Storm. That's the new single. Stream it on Spotify. Share with your family and friends. My music is about family, love, peace, happiness, high frequency, raising your frequency. Let's go, you guys. Stone Paxton. And share that music with your family, man, because we have to raise the frequency with all this crazy stuff going on in the world. The music heals. So let's go.
Man, I had to give it up to my boy. And we had to give it up to Stone Paxton, man. Thank you, man, for coming in and joining with me again. We got to give you a better experience. I told you I had something special for you. The videos, brought the music in. We got it done right this time. I'm getting some responses. I'm sure you're gonna love them, bro. Believe it or not, we did the first interview and it didn't go quite right. We had some technical difficulties and still got over 2,000 hits. But I know this is going to be even better because I'm on the stage label with part 2, the continuation. And we're going to have a part 3 because, like I said, this man catalog, he's constantly writing his story to his life. And we're constantly reading it because we're in it and we get to be a part of it. So, Stone, once again, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Always. Thank you, Big Chief. Listen, I appreciate you. Cousin Chief, Big Chief, I call them both. But I appreciate you, man, for your enthusiasm from the time you met me was genuine. And I appreciate you just being a real brother, man. Thank you for showing love, not just to me, but to every artist you encounter. I appreciate you for being a real cat. You and Jay King and Greg Beasley, all the cats, man, that I look up to, man. Thank you guys for being you.
Right on, bro. And I thank you for sharing this morning coffee, man, because I'm going to have to have every morning. Damn Maxwell House. We got to get that going. But like I say every day, man, for those that are tapping in on GC Radio, KGCR 106.1 the digital dial, I hope we leave you better and receive with a smile on your face and grace. Wherever you go throughout your day, get your morning coffee at GC Radio or go to Stone Paxton and get your morning coffee because my coffee is black and that's where it's at.
He keeps chopping my name, too. It's Stone Paxton.
Paxton. I'm sorry. Stone Paxton. Stone Paxton. That's it, Paxton. Stone Paxton. Paxton. Y'all go there and get it. Go to the right place. Paxton and get y'all morning coffee. I like mine black. Keep it locked and loaded, man. Your favorite cousin, favorite station. We love y'all and we out.
I called in sick to work for a radio station's birthday party. Before you judge me, hear me out. GC Radio Hub is turning 2, and they're not just any radio station. They connect the real world with gaming worlds like OpenSims, IMVU, 5M, Second Life, and GTA, to just name a few. The 3-day streaming party they are throwing is the most insane anniversary party ever. I'm obsessed with their old school hip hop and R&B, Southern soul, Afro beats, gospel, jazz, and comedy shows. So when they said birthday explosion party, I called in sick. My boss thinks I have food poisoning, but I'm here vibing with the coolest people in radio. Check out some of the line. It's totally worth it. Day 26, Force MD's Lenny Williams, Raspberry Sky, Chocolate Tie, Stacey Adams, Levered Experience, Karen White, Troop Surface, the East Side Boys, and many more to come. If you're into music, check out GCRadioHub.com. Once you find your people, everything else can wait. The only way to stay connected is to get connected with GC Radio.